Hello, this is a quick comparison between using Moodle and using Advanced from a teacher's perspective. Here we are in the login page for Moodle that comes from our school website. So if we log in, what we get as teachers is the list of the courses we teach on the left hand side, and on the right hand side we get a calendar which highlights the due dates for the different homework and assignments assigned in the different courses that we teach. If we go to Advanced 360 and we log in, what we get is not directly the course site, the course page, and we would have to go to courses, and then we will have to go to my courses, and it's not appearing here, but on this my courses page you would have a list with the different courses that you teach, and from last year we will get something like this. If I click on that list, let's say in calculus, we get the instructor general profile and contact information, the description of the course, the syllabus, and the course roster, and on the left a menu with different tools. Let's have a look on Moodle. If we click in one of the courses, we don't get direct information about the instructor or a picture of the instructor or anything like that, but we get the first box, the top box, with general description of the course and the work habit rubric of the school. Now, this is used by all the teachers in the school. Everybody has on their first box this. Additionally, all teachers are used to use the weekly outline where teachers describe briefly what they are going to be doing that week, and then they add resources. That's another thing that teachers are used to use. Add different resources. It could be website links, it could be files, PDF files with worksheets, it could be a listening file. Hola, mi nombre es Señora Lores. This is a listening practice file for the Spanish 9 students. Something that is not used quite often by most teachers in the school is synchronizing the homework with the calendar. So it can be synchronized, and in the calendar on the right hand side you have highlighted again the due dates for the different assignments on the course, and if we click on those we would have even the description of the assignment and a link to synchronize it with our iCalc. So those are the things that are provided on the page for the course. Two other features that are not commonly used but are quite useful are first the right box. There are many complaints about having to scroll down through different weeks when one wants to find the week where we are at. The further we go through the year, the further we go down. A simple way of avoiding all that scrolling up and down is simply go to the first box on the right, this little box, click there, everything is compressed, nothing appears, and then use the jump to. And jump to, you jump to any of the weeks. Let's say now we are in May, and you go all the way till May, and that's what you have in May for Spanish 9. We can jump again back to our first page if we want, so we don't need to be scrolling up and down. Another feature that can be quite useful is the reports feature. With the report features we can check the student's activity, who has come in to the site, to the page, and what resources the student has checked. This is quite useful to check if the students did actually check the homework, if the students did actually check the resources provided to complete the homework, and also if the students submitted any assignment. Now let's see what happens in advance. In advance, we don't have weekly outline. Actually, what we have, the equivalent would be lessons. When they imported this as an example course from Moodle, I found all the weekly descriptions in the lessons. So let's go to lesson 15. And on lesson 15, on the top appeared the general weekly description, and then further down appeared the different resources available for calculus on those dates. And further down, the instructions, activities and homework that they needed to do. If we go back to the lesson descriptions, we see that we will need to know exactly what's going on there to go back and forth from one lesson to another. Now, the interesting thing is that we add any new lesson, the newest lesson would appear on the top. The other thing that is not clear if we go to the home of the course is what are the due dates, what are the resources that the students are using, what are the instructions. Nothing is there. You have to go to lessons, and then in lessons you have to click into the specific lesson to see the instructions and to see the due dates as a teacher. So that could be a bit confusing for teachers moving from one system to the other. Now, if you want reports, you would go to reports and you would be able to see reports as well. And that's it.